Hello and welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing Kingdom Death Monster, People of the Skull. We just had a pretty successful hunt, as you can see, versus the Screaming Antelope level 2. We got a skull, bonus. We got a beefsteak, bonus, because we can cook. So we're mostly set up, I think.
Yep.
We get 5 endeavors. As always, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. Also, we're just 28 subscribers away from hitting 1,000, though we might have gotten a couple in the last couple hours for all I know. So if you can help, we're almost monetized again.
Yeah.
Speaking of monetization and all that good fun stuff, we are officially affiliates on Twitch. That unfortunately means we aren't streaming to YouTube anymore, but the videos still go up there pretty quick. So we have a whole bunch of stuff there. One of which is apparently we get a custom emoticon at some point. So if anybody has any ideas on that, add a comment, let us know somehow, and we're looking for ideas. And maybe even an artist.
Okay, so it is now the start of the settlement phase for year. Well, it's going to be year 20.
Yep.
We set up the settlement. We gained endeavors. 4 of us came back, and we gained +1 from cooking.
Yep. And now we're Lantern Year 20.
So now we update the timeline. All of our characters can consume again, technically.
Oh, we can. Okay.
Because it said this lantern year, so.
Okay, so I will erase that from my 2. We had an unfortunate hunt event.
Well, it actually had some good effects.
Because it allowed us to get rid of the thing, the
Yeah.
bug patch, without consuming it if it happened to be a nightmare tick.
Yeah. Though I think you still got it with somebody who wasn't insane.
No, I actually ended up sending the insane person.
Oh. Okay.
Because I didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, because no fear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, random hunt event, or settlement event.
Oh, we do that first?
Yeah.
Oh, for some odd reason I thought the other one would go first.
No, random settlement events go first.
Alrighty then. So, it's always murder.
Yep.
It's always murder. We always draw murder.
Yes.
Superstitions are your friend in games like Kingdom Death Monster. It's always murder, with a side of murder, an extra helping of murder, and Poots liking double murder.
Yes.
So, he really wants us to draw murder, so it's always murder. Hi, Hero Zen! And it's always murder! And it's... Oh, fuck.
Oh,
It blew up on us, finally.
Wow. That sucks.
Knew it'd have to happen one of these times.
Yep.
Someone in the settlement has been murdered! The survivor with the highest hunt XP is the victim. Oh.
Yep.
That would be, Saitama, I believe. That character. We only have
Yeah,
one.
I think so. I'm just double checking. Yeah, Saitama is murdered.
Damn it! They are dead. The murderer, the survivor with the highest insanity. Okay, I didn't write down mine. I've got 10 on a character.
10 on Goku. Doesn't matter. 8. 8. I thought we had somebody... Weird. I thought we had somebody with 14. 8, 7, 7. Guess not. Alright, so it is between Goku and...
Ragu. I'm doing Ragu because we don't want to lose Goku.
Okay.
Because we'd have a 30% chance of just killing Goku.
Yeah.
So, we have Accept Darkness.
We do not have Skull Eaters in the settlement.
Nope. Okay, so, Accept Darkness. Roll a d10. 5. That is a 4+. The murderer becomes the undisputed boss of the settlement and gains 3 hunt XP. That is insufficient to age.
Okay.
But Ragu is now our boss. Each player selects 1 fighting art and 1 disorder. The murderer must take them all, replacing any existing fighting arts and disorders. That'll take a little bit. Which would you like to go through?
I'll go through the fighting arts.
Okay. Try to find 3 really good fighting arts, and I'll try to find 3 not so bad disorders. No, they do not have loads of speed. So I will put Ragu on the screen. If anybody has any ideas for fighting arts or disorders, would love to hear them. That's not too bad. That's horrible.
You want quixotic.
Yes, definitely.
Actually, you can give them spiral ganglia.
Ooh. Yeah, do that. That's not a bad one. Somebody's recommending Abyssal Sadist.
Yeah, abyssal sadist is tasty as well.
That'd be Murex.
Yeah. Well, we could make them perfect for fighting the Manhunter.
How
Give
so?
them Abyssal Sadist, Transcended, Masochist, and Tough.
Might not be a bad one. Not so.
Ruthless. Whenever a survivor dies during the showdown, roll 1d10 on a 7+, gain a skull basic resource.
What is that?
Ruthless. Fighting art.
How does that work again? I missed that. Sorry.
Whenever a survivor dies during the showdown, roll 1d10 on a 7+, gain a skull basic resource.
Let's not get Fear of the Dark. Unbreakable might be good. Oh, we don't have that. That's
we don't have Unbreakable.
We don't have Dragon in this one. You know, I already did post-traumatic stress. If I take that, that's basically a pointless one.
Yes.
So that would not change anything. Oh, Ghostly Beauty is... Oh, fuck that. Though I can't...
technically that should not be...
In the deck.
Yeah.
But just, oh.
Yeah, ouch.
Ooh, that's an idea. Immortal.
Oh yeah, Immortal's tasty.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Could give him Immortal and Crazed on a perfect hit game 1 Insanity. But, like, there's so many good things.
Trailblazer's not a bad idea.
Abyssal Sadist works for that too, anyways.
Oh, for Immortal? Yeah,
Yeah.
so we want Abyssal Sadist. Then, yeah, let's definitely do Abyssal Sadist.
Yeah. So... Oh yeah, Stark Raving.
Ooh, Stark Raving, yeah, with Immortal. Because you're always insane, so I'd only ever take crits to the brain.
You know what?
Huh.
Get that fucker an almanac.
Why?
You can't gain disorders.
Oh shit! Stark Raving, Immortal, and...
Stark Raving, Immortal, and Almanac.
Am I actually invincible?
I mean, no, you can still die on, like, hunt events and shit.
No, but in a fight.
I mean, you're pretty close to fucking immortal at that point. Like, you couldn't take him on the Screaming Antelope fight because you might get too much insanity.
Yeah.
But, except that you could tank it. But, oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah, we need to get him an Almanac. Okay, then I will probably take Quixotic with that instead of Spiral Ganglia, because I can't gain disorders.
No, Spiral Ganglia is other people gaining disorders.
Oh.
Like,
but Quixotic, I think, is better with the gain a survival and a strength.
It depends on whether or not you want to increase the likelihood of us getting that disorder, like that fighting art, the secret fighting art.
Clarity of Darkness. What would that do?
Yeah, you have to make sure that he stays. Oh right, yeah, that is the one problem. You have to cure 1 disorder, so he stays at 2 disorders. Otherwise, he can still die.
No, we can't gain disorders.
Yeah, but
with Almanac.
Yeah, but we'd have to get the Almanac, which means we need pictographs.
And we need, yeah.
And the problem is that I think that Murex is right. If you have 3 disorders,
yeah,
you die anyways. So
oh, you can bleed to death.
Yeah. So
can you get bleed tokens from brain trauma?
You can get bleed tokens from taking damage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, you cannot get bleed tokens. Damage. No, you cannot gain bleed tokens from that.
So we really need the Almanac to stop him from gaining disorders.
Well, and we will have to remove a disorder from him at some point.
Oh!
Because he's at 3 to start.
Okay, so we would only want Stark Raving and Immortal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put Quixotic on him instead, just because
Spiral Ganglia would get rid of it. If we complete Spiral Ganglia, I think you lose the disorder.
Oh yeah, you do.
So
Okay.
that's another way of losing the disorder.
Okay, so I'll keep Spiral Ganglia then with that. That makes sense.
Yeah. So attack-wise...
There is a fighting art that doesn't let you die from bleed until you get 7.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's Unconscious Fighter.
That might not be a bad
think
one.
So. Yes, it takes 7 bleeding tokens to kill you.
Okay, that might be one, but that's not super priority.
So one thing is that until we get that almanac, like, he could lose Spiral Ganglia at any time.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably not really Ruthless. So, yeah, I think Abyssal Sadist should be one of them.
Yeah.
So Trailblazer, all survivors gain +1 survival and up to +1 insanity.
Oh, with Trailblazer?
Tough, well, we won't have to worry about toughs.
No.
Out.
So I'll assume Trailblazer right now.
Okay.
Heroic might not be bad.
Yeah, Heroic's a possibility. So Transcended Masochist, whenever you gain a bleeding token, gain +1 survival and +1 insanity.
And that would be good against the Manhunter. Why?
Because if we take him up against a level 3 Manhunter, that increases his chances to survive the pit trap. So he has a special story event, Death Pit. If you have the Transcended Masochist fighting art, add 6 to your result. So if you roll, so the minimum, you gain 5 insanity in the Acmophobia disorder.
Okay.
And a 9 and 10 is gain the Eternal Will secret fighting art.
So +6 mean, or 9, 10, and plus, I presume.
Yeah.
So all I would need to roll then is a 3+ to get that. And
yeah,
what fighting art?
That's the Transcended Masochist.
No.
And if,
what fighting art do you gain?
Oh, the Eternal Will secret fighting art. Secret, yeah.
Yeah. So that is gain an accuracy and a strength for each permanent injury you have.
That may not be that useful, but you may always depart even when retired.
Which would be great for him.
I mean, you don't have to worry about getting ageless, but it's effectively basically an equivalent of ageless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we then take Transcended Masochist?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that makes him a sadomasochist?
Yep. So actually the murder didn't end up that bad, other than we lost one of our best characters.
So we didn't take Unconscious Fighter then?
No.
Okay.
We took Abyssal Sadist, Trailblazer. Trailblazer we might be able to switch if there's something else you think's better. And Transcended Masochist.
Yeah, you can... Whenever you gain a bleeding token. I mean, Unconscious Fighter kind of has a little bit of synergy with that too.
What does it do?
Since it takes 7 bleeding tokens to kill you. If
that might not be bad.
Masochist. Yeah. Now, note we can't take this dude out to the Slenderman fight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Well, why not?
Because he gains insanity all the fucking time. Now, if the Slenderman hits him, yeah, he doesn't take more insanity. But, like, remember, if he ever reaches 15 insanity, he's dead.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Doesn't matter. He's just dead. Yeah.
Well, the fight resets you to 0, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Ty said the same thing. Anything other than Trailblazer. We'll stick with Trailblazer for now. If anybody has any recommendations, please hit us with them in place of that, and we'd love to consider that.
And is there anything else on murder, or is that
Nope,
it?
that's it.
Okay.
Only if we didn't have a society principle.
Good.
So actually, of all times to draw murder, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I was sad to see Saitama go, but...
Yeah, agreed. So what was Saitama, if you want to put him on screen so people know why he was kind of one of our bests?
So he was an axe master, a leader. He had extra sense and blotted out. He did have the prey disorder, which was a serious disadvantage. Unless you're insane, you can't
Yeah.
spend survival. And he was megalophobia, which
Oh.
meant that you couldn't take him out on like the Phoenix hunt. But he was so close to retiring, and now he's dead.
Yep.
Poor Saitama.
Yeah, he was going to be hard to extend though. We would have had Gloom Cream him multiple times, and he only had 2 understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
what next?
So, watched.
First time we've ever seen Watched. We've never seen this event, and we haven't pre-peeked at it or anything. So this will be a surprise.
Oh, it's not even in order.
Yeah, probably so you don't accidentally spoil yourselves. Is the art safe?
Yeah, remarkably.
Looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty nice art.
Watched. Dark spots spread across the lantern horde. A nervous hush falls over the settlement. Slowly, the most daring survivors peer past the darkened lanterns, venturing beneath them into a vast chamber, unknown and undreamed of. Slumbering in the center of the chamber, the survivors can feel a presence of immense danger. Their ultimate predator would soon wake, extinguishing the lantern light that holds the endless darkness at bay. Starting with the settlement phase, the survivors may awaken and face the sleeping menace. You may move Nemesis Watcher to the current lantern year. You cannot move it to a year that already has a Nemesis encounter on the timeline. The settlements have a different response to the discovery based on their conviction. Romantic response. The survivors decide they must learn the perfect fighting art to prepare themselves. Gain the final fighting art innovation. This does not count towards your settlement's innovation total.
Survival limit increase of 1.
Okay.
So we're up to 12 now, is it?
11.
11. Once per showdown, you may select a card from the discard pile or wound stack, and place it on top of the AI deck.
Interesting.
The discard pile oh, we can look through the wound deck.
Yeah,
We
maybe.
can know what we've gotten rid of.
Yeah. Nominate a survivor and roll 1d10. Interesting. Okay.
What does this do?
There is a 50% chance of them being lost,
So dead.
and a 50% chance of gaining +10 insanity, +1 permanent strength, and the immortal disorder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And we do have some rerolls.
Yes. So... I think Immortal is generally good.
Yeah.
You know, we could put Mononoke up. They are already a Transcended Masochist, Abyssal Sadist. They are a Hoarder, but that enables us to raise the Courage. They have 4 Strength currently, 5 Evasion, and 2 Luck.
We have somebody with Stark Raving.
Stark Raving. No, that was poor Midoriya.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. Midoriya's dead.
Aww.
We don't have somebody with Stark Raving anymore. So... we do not have anybody who has 3 disorders that we want to get rid of. Maybe, unless we want to put it on Goku.
Let me see Goku.
He is secretive and seizures.
But we're risking losing him.
Yes.
And he's our heroic, so I think no.
What do you mean we're risking losing him? He already has 3 disorders, so this would be replacing one of his disorders.
I thought there was a 50% chance of loss.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, but we can reroll too.
Yeah, but I don't. But if you start with him,
okay.
If we have bad rerolls,
Yeah,
which that's never happened.
We could do it on. I mean, like, so would you be against doing it on anybody that we like?
No, just not Goku because he has heroic, and we're planning to write that into our statue.
Yeah. Actually, let's put it on. Let's try it with Armin.
Okay.
Because he's really good. He still has 5 fights left in him, and he is an Abyssal Sadist.
Oh, so he could benefit as well.
Yeah.
What would we replace?
It's a disorder.
Oh, it's a disorder. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a fighting art.
Okay, and we will do some rerolls if need be to try to save him.
Yeah. So Armin is going up. So.
Okay.
That needs a reroll.
I would rather. Actually, Yeah, I'd rather not use Ragu's reroll.
We are going to use it on Hisoka.
You know, I almost wish Hisoka would have been the one that got all this shit. It would have made so much sense.
Yeah, I really would have. I can see this is starting out great. Watch, I managed to get this fucker killed. Callfall always sometimes reroll. Yeah, we don't have that many rerolls. God, we really
Different
pissed.
die. There we go.
Alright, the survivor bursts into unhealthy laughter. They gain plus 10 insanity, putting him at 17. Plus 1 permanent strength, putting him at a strength of 8.
Wah!
And the immortal disorder.
So now we just need to get him stark raving.
Well, yeah, but with 17 brain. With 17 insanity. Alright, there we go. We have completed Watch. Now, Gorm Climate.
Oh, right! Fucking Gorm Climate.
Yeah, which is gonna... Well, we have innovations we can dismantle if we need to.
Yeah. Give us a roll. 4, good enough. Do we have Hovel? I believe we do. Plus 2 to home endeavor or home innovations this year. Endeavor results on home.
Alright, one interesting thing. Because Saitama died, we get another endeavor.
Oh, right. Just 1 or 2?
Just 1. It
Oh,
was
'cause it
during the
happened.
settlement phase.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, there we go. Goodbye, Saitama, one of our originals.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Now, having done all of that, next calendar year will be the Black Harvest.
Oh, sweet.
We will likely lose somebody when we do the Black Harvest.
Which we have enough people that's optional for that.
Yeah.
Okay. First advanced timeline. Update death count.
So we are now at 11 deaths.
Okay, did you already update that?
Yes.
Okay. And now develop. Okay, so I think we need to do the innovation still. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, let's lose the monster organ, monster bone, and a large flat tooth.
What? That's monster organ, monster bone, and
Oh.
large flat tooth?
Oh, sorry. We don't want to lose a pelt. Do we have any?
Yeah, we have
Oh, we have
hide and
hide.
temp.
We have basic hide.
Okay.
My bad.
So-
I'm blind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so innovating. What do we want? I think we want either pictograph or what was it called? Song of the Brave.
Yeah.
What could we do with pictograph?
We can make the
Almanac,
almanac, and
which-
we can also run away. So one thing that we could theoretically do, you don't have great chances of running away in the
Yeah.
Slenderman fight. But you can go into the Slenderman fight, get trapped a couple of times, get a couple of dark water, and then hoof it the fuck out.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I think
Yeah.
that would work, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so we want either Song of the Brave or pictograph.
Yeah.
I think pictograph, oddly, is actually higher on our list since we
Yeah.
have the reverberating lantern and we need the almanac for Ragu.
Yeah.
And then we probably want to eat the skull to pump Ragu because I think he's going to be one of our mains now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how you did.
Yep.
Round stone training. Bloodletting. Forbidden dance. Partnership.
Okay, so bloodletting allows us to remove a disorder on the max thing. One disorder of your choice.
Gain insanity, which isn't really a negative for him.
Yep, and then there is the Forbidden Dance, which allows us to switch monster resources for basic resources.
Wait, what was the thing that we were talking about that gave you bonuses for having severe injuries?
There's the Eternal Will.
If he gets Eternal Will, Bloodletting gave him 2 severe injuries.
What? No. What?
Oh, remove one of the following. Never mind, ignore me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, cooking.
Yeah.
Give him +1 evasion. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Bloodletting might not be bad. Forbidden Dance, I think we wanted something from that.
Forbidden Dance, no. Settlement location. Because if you have the settlement location, Forbidden Dance, Stone Circle allows you to trade monster resources for basic resources, which would allow us to get skulls.
Yeah, so Forbidden Dance might be worth it. It adds Heart Flute to the deck,
Yes.
which I don't think we care that much about at this point.
It is kind of interesting, but not maybe that useful for us.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking Forbidden Dance, personally. Though Bloodletting the gain understanding on a low roll.
Yeah,
that could help with Goku.
Yeah, but you can't, it's basically the same as, Augury, except no chance of children.
Yeah. Well, but you'd be going for the remove disorder, and otherwise you gain insanity and potentially an understanding.
Yeah.
And also, remember, with Augury, it's a 1 or a 2.
Yes.
With this, it's 1, 2, or 3, regardless.
Yeah, but you do lose all your survival when you do bloodletting, and you can't gain any survival. That's settlement phrase for any reason, and every time you do bloodletting, you must spend a resource.
Ah, okay.
So there's no options there. But yes.
So I'm thinking I'm thinking Forbidden Dance for the chance of skulls.
Yeah, I'll do Forbidden Dance then.
Okay. So that puts in the Heart Flute. Where did I put that? There we go. So the Heart Flute joins the deck.
Okay. So that was our one endeavor.
Yep.
So we need... Okay. So we can hunt anything that we want next round.
Probably Dung Beetle Knight level 2.
Okay.
We need to hunt as many of those as we can till the Watcher fight now.
Okay.
Oh, make 4 Drydacanthus.
Alright, we are up to 5 Drydacanthus. No, we can't make 4 Drydacanthus.
Why?
You need fresh acanthus to cook.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
Okay, we will keep, make 3. Because we want at least 4.
Yeah.
So make 3, we'll keep 1 fresh acanthus. What's the cooking requirement?
It's spend an endeavor, and I think we may have to roll on it. Double check with the cooking endeavor.
No rolling.
Okay, so what we need for cooking: 1 nightmare tick, 1 shank bone, 1 beefsteak, 1 fresh acanthus equals 1 permanent evasion and plus 10 survival.
So what was again?
1 nightmare tick.
Okay, which we have.
1 shank bone.
Do we have?
Yes.
Okay.
1 beefsteak. And 1 fresh acanthus.
Okay. Don't forget to remove the nightmare tick.
Yeah. Nightmare tick removed.
And that's an evasion?
That is a permanent evasion and 10 survival. We make a venison osobuco.
Okay. And 10 survival, you said?
Yes.
That puts him up to max of 11?
Feed the tick a beefsteak. When the nightmare tick is full, simmer it in the bone marrow of the shank bone over medium lantern heat. Season with fresh acanthus. Yum!
Yum!
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we've got that. We didn't have another beefsteak, did we? I think we got rid of that.
We did not have another beefsteak.
Okay, just making sure, because if we did, we'd do that. That was 1 endeavor. Now let's skull.
Okay.
That's 1 to all stats.
Yes.
Definitely hitting Ragu, so I'll just take care of him. And then we need 3 others.
I think I'd like to raise Chisei.
Okay. I'm not really feeling Kurisu right now. Goku might not be bad. Yeah, Goku could benefit from it. It'd only bring him up to 2 speed. Do you mind if I give him 1?
Okay.
Okay, then we need 1 more.
So Mononoke is already at 2 speed.
Or
2 speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I try not to go above 2.
I know. Faye is not at 2 speed yet, and is also a matchmaker and a tinker, and
Ooh.
ageless. Yep, Faye.
And our skull is eaten. Yay, people of the skull! By the way, thank you for the recommendation, Ties.
Okay, so you put it on
Goku and Ragu.
Regu. Okay, and then I put it on Faye and Chisei.
That sounds great.
Okay. So that completes that. So we have 3 endeavors left.
And a cat.
Yes. A plus cat. Okay. So what do we need to have before the Black Harvest next round? Because that's what we need to start planning around.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to have Black Harvest next settlement phase, which means we're going to have the Vampiric Artichoke.
Okay.
One of our characters is going to die, probably.
Yep. One of the ones that we bring out?
No.
Okay. So we definitely need to hunt the thing. Okay. Do we have any leather in town?
No.
How many underplate fungus and century fingernails do we have?
We have 1 underplate fungus and 2 century fingernails.
Okay, and we're going to try to bet on getting another underplate fungus. How many compound eyes?
2.
Okay, so what we need, top priorities, is 4 leather and 2 hide.
Okay. One thing we should consider
Crab spiders work as hide, so
yes,
we have
they
our
do.
hide.
Okay. What we need to consider is we should probably go for the scavenger kit if we can.
Why?
Because it gets us an extra resource.
Oh. And that's in the barber surgeon?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do we have scrap?
Yes. What do we need to do though?
Does each scavenger kit give us an extra resource?
Let me see. First aid kit, brain mint, elder earrings, musk bomb, scavenger kit. It is unique. You can only have 1.
We can only have 1. Okay. Then let's use our current scrap and a pelt. I've got a scrap here.
Okay.
So you just take away 1 of the pelts.
Okay.
And that gets us our scavenger kit.
Do we need to use a pelt, or would we rather
It has to
use
be a pelt.
Oh, okay. Good. All right. So we now have a scavenger kit.
Okay. So, how many hides do we have in town? Not counting the 2 crab spiders that we're holding for the basic hides we need.
We have 2 monster hide.
Okay.
We have 3 pelt. We have 2 tail feathers.
Tail feathers count as hide?
Yes.
Okay. So, and we can only get 1 underplate fungus per fight?
Yes.
So at most we need 4 leather. So let's make our 4 leather.
So we spend 1 endeavor. And cat.
Yep.
Okay, so where are we going to get the hide from? 2 of it comes from the basic resources that we have.
And 2 from pelts.
And 2 from pelts.
So that leaves us with 1 pelt in town?
No, because we had a pelt out here.
And you said we had 3 total pelts.
No, we had 3 pelts in the storage.
Oh, we do?
Plus
Plus
that.
1? Okay, let's actually dump all those pelts and make 6 leather.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that'll allow us to make an almanac then.
Okay.
And
if we ever get pictographs.
Yes, but I would rather spend the 1 endeavor now to do that, as opposed to spend another later.
Okay. Alright.
We've got the 2 hide. Do we have 2 compound eyes?
So where are the hide? Did you? Oh,
Crab spiders.
Crab spiders.
Do we have 2 compound eyes?
Yes.
If we get a 3rd, we may need another hide.
We will probably get a hide from the fight, though.
Yeah. Probably. But just pointing that out.
Yes.
How much bone do we have?
The other thing is that remember that we can turn acanthus into hide.
Good point. But
so we will get an acanthus
yes.
from that.
Do we have iron? How's our iron resources?
We have 3 iron, including what's out on the board right now.
This includes this.
Yes.
Ooh, ideal would have been 4.
We do have 2 broken lanterns and a scrap in the town, which means that if we scrap smelt,
Which I don't think we have.
what?
Yeah, we never got scrap smelting.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
The fuck? How the fuck does that happen? Holy
Yep.
shit. Then we'll have to rely on getting an iron out of the hunt.
Can we?
Yeah, mineral gathering. Remember, we got an iron out of the hunt this time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we could just, I mean, if we wanted to raise our chances, we could basically do mineral gathering early and skip on the chance of getting it after overwhelming darkness.
No, we'd do it after overwhelming because it's basically guaranteed.
No. Mineral gathering just happens.
Oh.
The question is whether or not you want to be able to descend.
To go for
after
crystal
that.
skin and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly speaking, we're probably safe putting it after.
Okay.
So we'll probably do that. But 4 iron's ideal because then we can. Do we have any scarab shells?
We have no scarab shells.
But we usually get at least 2 from the fight.
However, we do have 2 century shells.
Which can count as scarabs.
And as iron.
Okay. Oh, and as iron. So as long as
Yes.
we get it, okay, we're good there. So we should be able to at least get our 1 iron because that makes century greaves.
Okay.
I don't think we care about the beetle bomb.
No, it is a blue up, but that's the only benefit that we get out of it.
Yeah, so we don't care that much about that. Scarab circlet we're going to get anyways, which is blue ups.
Okay. And what about the rainbow belt? Because remember, we needed to make sure, but that we don't have to craft next year.
Yeah, that's an organ, a hide, and a scarab wing, and we can make that anytime.
Okay.
We still have the wing, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's not make that now, because I'd rather save the hide specifically, just in case we need it. Yeah, I think we're good there.
Okay. So we need to bring out the scavenger kit.
Yep. And I don't think we want to craft much more. We have all 4 monster greases, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's roll on Shrine. For our last endeavors.
Okay.
Or last endeavor.
Well, we still have 1 more.
Oh, we do? Okay.
But we can only roll once on this.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
Sorry.
Okay, so everybody gets 1 insanity.
Sorry, man.
Oh, no problem. I was hoping. With level 2, it's not as important.
No, it totally is.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, never mind me. Ignore me.
Okay.
So we have 1 endeavor left to spend on something. I mean, we could do a reroll on that, but I don't think it's worth it.
No.
Oh, that's an option.
Hmm?
Though I think we may be bringing Goku for this fight, so it may not be worth it. We only have 1 endeavor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not do sculpture then, because it would remove heroic from Goku for this fight.
Yeah.
That's an option, because these are nasty. We could War Room. Reroll 1 hunt event table result. The D100 roll. So if we get a really bad one that doesn't say can't skip, we could reroll it. That's a guaranteed.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea overall. I don't think any of us have any severe injuries which could be removed by anything.
Warped pelvis.
That could be removed by bloodletting, but...
We don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't think bed helps with that.
No.
Love juice was recommended with a spare organ.
Yeah.
Because that can still count as an organ.
Yeah, so bladder. We could turn the bladder or the screaming brain. Or the muscly gums, but is there anything else, is there anything else out of the barber surgeon that we want?
Oh yeah, let's check that. Almanac. We don't have pictograph.
Yeah, we can't get the almanac.
Elder earrings, do we want those or the brain mint?
The elder earrings gives you +1 hunt XP at the end of the fight, but it gives you something else. Where is it? It is the barber surgeon. At the start of Showdown, gain 2 survival plus 1 hunt XP after a showdown. It's mainly used for the hookups, I think.
Yeah. Brain Mint.
Brain Mint's pretty bad. Consume, remove all your tokens, and stand up. You know, it's all your tokens, which is okay, but...
Yeah, the biggest thing is it has a green vertical, which could be useful, and a blue left.
What about the first aid kit?
My concern there is it takes a leather and 2 bone.
Okay.
And I'm not sure we have those resources to spare. How are we doing on bone?
We have 1 monster bone resource. We have 1 large flat tooth. We have 2 shank bones, 1 spiral horn, and then a bunch of dung beetle knight stuff.
Oh, so we're fine on bones.
Though the beetle horns, I think we may want to use on something else.
Yeah, the beetle horns we're planning to use on the Century Greaves.
Yeah, I don't think we wanted to do the bug trap.
First aid kit, is it unique?
No, it is not.
What does it do?
On arrival, all survivors gain 3 survival. Activate to remove 1 bleeding or negative attribute token from yourself or an adjacent survivor.
It's not bad.
Well, I mean, it does have the benefit. So the sonorous lantern, or the sonorous rest, gives us something from the reverberating lantern. The first aid kit is basically like you can do it as much as you want. It also has some interesting hookups because it's all green.
Yeah, it would save putting a lot of the crap I put on the character for the 3 green hookups for the thing. I could then literally remove 2 things.
Okay.
So that might be worth it. Do we have another hide we can blow? For as part of our leather creation, because I'd want 1 more leather.
I mean, we have the tail feathers. That's what we can.
We're probably never going to use those.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning a direction.
Let's blow a tail feather to get 1 more leather, but immediately spend it.
Okay.
And then spend any 2 bone. I'll spend 1 monster bone here.
And I spend 1 monster bone out of the deck.
Okay, that gets us a first aid.
Okay.
It's a leather and 2 bone.
We now have a first aid kit. Alright.
And we don't have a second heart to do speed powder. Oh, bug trap. Do we want 1?
It basically allows you to have a chance of adding a bug patch to the showdown board. I don't think it's that important.
And it has no hookups.
Yeah, so no.
Okay, because that's just a muscly gum and 2 of our bones.
I'd like to get 1 kind of, but not enough to actually spend resources for it is all.
Yeah, and we're not going to use it on this next fight.
Yeah.
So let's not make it right now, but we'll save the muscly gum in case we want to make it later. So save the muscly gum. I don't think we care about the bladder.
Yeah, we already have a blood paint. So that's what the bladder's for.
Ah. Do we have weapon crafter? I believe, yeah, we do.
Yes.
But there's not really a lot we can make out of that. Nope. Yeah, I think our best option is to make the organ, or make the love juice.
Okay.
So spend the bladder for the love juice.
And that is our last endeavor. That gets us a love juice.
And I think we're done then.
Yes.
Because we want to save everything else for crafting with the dung beetle knight.
So we now have 3 large flat teeth and a screaming brain.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining. And we'll be back next week with Dung Beetle Knight level 2 fight. Have a good one.